Hi everyone, welcome to The Quiet Creative. I'm Amy and this is my very first video on this new channel. I thought I would just start documenting my creative life here on YouTube. So I love all cozy hobbies. I like cross-stitching, crocheting, knitting. I'm also a self-published author. I have one book out at the moment and I'm currently nearly finished the first draft of my upcoming novel, which is a fantasy. And I thought it would be nice to have somewhere to share my progress and look back on everything over the years. I am completely new to Flosstube, so just bear with me while I find my feet. So just a little bit of background on me. I'm Amy, I'm 34 and I live in North Wales with my daughter, and I am currently in the process of purchasing my first home, which, as you can imagine, is quite stressful. So back to cross-stitching. I started cross-stitching when I was a child. I can't remember exactly what age, but I remember my nan sitting us down and teaching us how to cross-stitch. And I've kind of done it on and off over the years. I've never stuck with it for a long period of time, but I think this is the longest time I have stuck with it. So I started a cross-stitch, which I will show you in a minute, back in October, and this is the longest that I've ever worked on a project. So all the projects that I'm working on at the moment, I keep in this bag. This was a gift from my mum for Christmas. It's from Etsy, but I'm not sure what the shop is. So if I can find out, I will write it somewhere on the video. I do have a couple of cross stitches. They are both stamped cross stitches that I've started, but I haven't worked on them for about 3 years. One of them is in here, so I will show that one. If you are interested in seeing the other one, then I can always show that next time, but I'm not going to for today. I haven't worked on this one for, like I said, about 3 years, and I honestly cannot remember where I got it from. It was probably off Amazon or something. It might even be AI, so I honestly don't know. But like I said, I haven't done anything on this for a few years. But this is the stamped cross stitch, and it is going to be Hogwarts. You can see the top of the castle here, and this I think is a dragon, and then the rest of the castle is here, and it's kind of opens up in a book. I think this is Hagrid in the boat, but I'm not 100% sure. I've only done the top of this. I may go back to this at one point, but just for now, I haven't touched it for a long time. So I've only got 2 cross stitch whips that I'm actively working on at the moment. The first one I'm going to show you, I started back in October, and I went through a phase of this one where I was just doing it all day, every day. Like, I was obsessed with it. The pattern for this cross stitch is one that I made from a still from a movie. I'll put the picture here so you can see what the movie is. This one is, so I've got my patterns on Pattern Keeper. This one is 50.53% through, and that's 13,643 stitches. So this is what it looks like so far. I love this one. I'm really happy with this one, how it's turning out, and I can't wait to finish it and get it framed. So when I do my cross stitches, I tend to start in the top left corner, do a square, then do the next row of squares, then the next. So I kind of work out like this way. So all this side is done. I got a bit bored, went over to this side, and then I kept going back and forth. But I'm really excited to see this one when it's finished. And this second one that I'm working on, again, the pattern is one that I've made from an image that I found on Google. This one is going to be a gift for my dad. When we were younger, I always remember listening to Insomnia by Faithless, and I found an image. I'll try and put it on the screen, but to be honest, I haven't been able to find it since I made the pattern. So I don't know where it's gone. If I can find it on my computer, then I will put it on the screen somewhere. This one is 4.39% completed, and that's 1,756 stitches. So this is 40,000 total, which is nearly double the Shawshank one. I'm not going to take it out of the frame because I've only done this corner. So you can just see the I and the N here. This is going to be the S. This one, yeah, it's a lot of black. 20,000, well, over 20,000 of the stitches are black, so that's half. And I don't know if you can see that it's like quite white through the stitches. So this, I think, is either 16 or 18 count. I'm not 100% sure. And I'm using 2 strands. None of the other colours do it, but the black does it on the Shawshank one as well. So if anyone knows why that happens, please can you let me know. And the plan for the 2 cross stitches is to work up to the next 5%. So this is the one that I'm working on currently. This is at 4.39, so it's nearly time to switch back over to Shawshank. And I don't have a time limit on either of them when I want them to be done by, but I would like to get them done, I'm going to say by the end of next year. I think that Shawshank one will get done faster, obviously because it's smaller. But yeah, my goal is to get them done by the end of next year. The last cross stitch I'm going to show in this video is a new start that I kind of want to, I might start today. I don't know yet. This was a SAL I bought from Maloka Designs. And I'm sure when I bought it, it was like a secret. You didn't know what you were getting when you purchased it. They do a lot of mandala patterns. So this one is a mandala corgi. My daughter loves corgis. I don't know why, she's never seen one in real life, but I'm probably going to stitch this one, maybe frame it and put it in her room. I haven't started this, it's literally still in the packet. And this one is on 14 count Ada. I don't know how many stitches total, it doesn't say. But yes, this one in my next video will be started. So like I said at the start of the video, this channel is going to be about all my creative projects. So I do just want to mention quickly about my upcoming book. Well, I mean, it's only a first draft at the moment. In future, I will keep the videos separate, so I'll either do a write-in or a cross stitch. I won't merge them into one. But I did just want to talk quickly about the book. It is called Bound by Blood and Silver, and it is the first in what I'm hoping is going to be a trilogy. And it follows Aliana, who is Fae, and Warren, who is human. And they are bound by prophecy. So it's slow burn, it's got enemies to lovers, prophecy bound, and lots of other good stuff as well. So if you are interested in that, then follow along for updates on the book. So just a couple of other things. I'm currently reading the second in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I'm really enjoying that. It took me a while to get into it because it is a while since I read the first one, so I had to like watch a couple of recaps to rejig my memory, but I'm about 30% through that, and yeah, it's getting really good now, so I'm really enjoying that. And then when I've been stitching, I've just been really enjoying watching Flosstube videos. So if anyone has any Flosstube recommendations, any channels for me to follow, videos for me to watch, then please let me know, because I need more Flosstube accounts. So my goals for next week are to start the SAL. I don't mind how much I get through that. I think once I've started it, I might add it into the 5% rotation, or maybe I will just do a thread a day. I'm not in a rush to complete that, so I'll see how I get on with it and then make a plan of how I'm going to move forward. So yeah, get a start on that, and then also finish the next 5% of the Shawshank cross stitch. I'm not sure actually if that is too big of a challenge. At least get halfway through the next 5%. I can't remember how many stitches 5% of that one is. But yeah, that's the goals for next week. And that is my first video. So if you've stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed spending a little bit of creative time with me. And if you did enjoy the video, I would love it if you subscribed, and hopefully see you next week.